Hey and welcome to Let's Play Icewind. Picking up where we left off. I didn't realise we had a resume game button last episode. Apparently we do. And that's right, we were watching the kids watch the squirrel. Yep, a squirrel. No, he can't do any tricks. So last episode we took care of the caravan. We stabbed some orcs and it was a generally merry time. Have we sold all of our crap? We have, with the exception of those winterwolf pelts. We have not identified our magic dagger. I'm still reasonably sure it's a +1, but I haven't allocated a spell point because I am lazy. So we're going to go and report our success to Hrothgar, and I think this is where we leave Easthaven for good.
Certainly.
Oh, good. You've returned. What news of the caravan from Caer Dineval?
I came across the caravan just outside of town. It looked like it had been attacked some time ago by orcs, etc.
Strange. It is not usual for orcs to be so brazen as to attack caravans so close to town. I wonder if it is the anticipation of the coming winter that is driving their actions, or if it is something more. In any case, at least we can still retrieve the supplies, thanks to you. You've proven yourself to be quite capable. I'm glad you've decided to come along with us to Kuldahar.
Thank you. When do we leave?
We still have preparations to make before we can depart for Kuldahar. Take this list of supplies to Pomab's Emporium across town.
Fair enough.
While you're there, you might outfit yourselves with whatever gear you think you may need. Return here when you are packed and ready to go.
Very well. Yay, level up! Who was it? Herbert West. Character sheet. There it is. Okay, so we have gained one more priest spell, 10 hit points, and one more point of lore. And that is it. Fair enough. Now, I believe it was Mr. 47. I hope it was Mr. 47. I am sorry if it wasn't. And if it's not, then I will correct myself in the comments here. Where was it? Gameplay. Let's see. We can have no difficulty based damage increase, and we can up the difficulty to screw us all, so we get double the experience but we're not getting raped by twice the damage. Let's see, which seems, apparently that's not an exploit and he's okay with me doing this, so we still have to kill twice the monsters but we get twice the experience for it, and they're not twice as difficult. So I'm going to go with this until you all say, stop you idiot, in which case we'll consider our course of action then. And we're also going to pre-scroll, Blackwell. Not Blackwell, Herbert West. Let's see, healing, woot. What else can he have? Magic rock. Or, oh, we've already got bless, so we'll give him an extra healing. That makes the most sense right now. And quick save, and to Pomab. A lot of this game is spent watching these little sprites toddle across the landscape. We'll have to come up with some inspirational soundtrack to play over the top of it.
Certainly.
Maybe the Rocky theme. Pomab, you again. Why must you continuously pester me? I have so much to do and so little time to trifle with the likes of you. I've come to deliver the supply list from Hrothgar. Very well, give it here. Now be on your way. The expedition will be departing shortly. It would be a shame if they left without you. Whatever. Yes, and more levels. That makes me happy, even though it's our fighters, which means there's nothing really about it. Level up. Yeah, extra lore. 13 hit points, and Thaco down by 1. Accept, and 14 hit points, Thaco down by 1. Extra lore, not that it matters, he still can't tell a tree from a fucking lake. Accept. Just wondering, have I got, is it in gameplay? Yeah, I have. I've got the maximum hit points on level up assigned. This game screws us enough as it is. I'm going to take every legitimate edge it gives me.
No small task.
Okay, so pretty much everyone has now leveled, I think, except our mages. 2, 2, 2, 2. Yeah, and she's naturally going to be lagging behind because her experience points are spread across 2 classes that each require the standard amount of experience to level up. As I said in the comments a couple of episodes ago, I think it probably would have been smarter to dual class her instead. Give her a couple of points in cleric and then level her up as a mage or vice versa.
Very well.
There you are. All is set. The others are assembling as we speak. Are you ready to leave as well?
Yes, we are ready. Let us be off.
So it was that the Patchwork Militia set off from Easthaven, bound for the troubled village of Kuldahar, with the party of strangers in tow. On they travelled, across the windswept tundra of the Dale, through the foothills of the spine of the world, and upwards on the steep and treacherous trails of the Kuldahar Pass. Eager to seek out the evil that threatened the pass, they did not expect it to find them first. High upon the cliffs of the pass, a band of frost giants had prepared an ambush. Hurling boulders and dislodging massive outcroppings of rock and snow, the giants sparked an avalanche that thundered down the mountainside and crashed down upon the heads of the unsuspecting expedition. Those fortunate enough to survive the avalanche pulled themselves free of the mountain of snow and bodies that now barred the way back to Easthaven. Battered and disheartened by the loss of their comrades, the survivors had little choice but to continue on to Kuldahar, alone.
And here we are. Our world map has been updated, and we're being approached by some hermit. Merciful gods, you're lucky to be alive. Are you alright? Anything broken? We seem to be in one piece. Who are you? I'm just an aging soul who prefers the solitude of these mountains to the hustle and bustle of town life. I tell you, I've lived in this past for years and I've never seen anything like what just happened. You witnessed the avalanche? Yep, I saw the whole thing. I was sleeping in my cave over yonder when I felt the ground begin to shake and heard a rumble. Something fierce. I stumbled outside just in time to see the avalanche crashing down. It's a good thing you ran forward instead of back into the past like the others, poor bastards. One thing's for sure, I'm not digging their bodies out from under there. They'll have to wait till the snow melts to receive a proper burial. We're touched by your concern for our fallen comrades. Do you by chance know the way to Kuldahar? Kuldahar? Why would you want to go to that miserable little burg? Nothing there but a big tree and a bunch of shacks and lean-tos. It's an eyesore if you ask me. There has been word that some sort of trouble has befallen the town. We've come to lend whatever aid we can. Humph, a fool's errand. You'd be better off worrying about yourselves and leaving them townsfolk to deal with their own problems. Well, we appreciate the advice. Now, do you know the way or not? I suppose it wouldn't hurt you to point you in the right direction. Follow this trail east through the valley. Kuldahar lies just beyond the old mill. But you do well to keep your guard up. There are goblins everywhere between here and town. Filthy little buggers. Ever since them townsfolk abandoned their farmsteads, they've been crawling all over the valley like they own the place. Thanks for your help. Farewell. And our hermit's been updated. Christ, our journal's been updated.
As you wish.
Yeah, cave over yonder. I don't suppose we can... Oh, cave only leads a short way into the rock face. We can't loot his cave. The northern pass has been sealed off by the avalanche. The trail back to Easthaven now lies buried under a mountain of snow. And I suppose we'll quick save. And here we have a lot of goblins, as you can see.
Peace with your gods.
Must speak louder than words.
And I'm probably going to regret having just dived in like this, dove in. Especially with all those missiles approaching our fighters.
Yeah.
Here, let's branch off a bit.
I suppose I got
Let's
some time
see.
to kill.
Done.
What do you
1,
need now?
2,
Yes!
3,
May I help?
4,
Yes.
5,
I am prepared. I hope.
6. Let's just see how we go with that. Have everyone pick one target. I know the better strategy is probably
I'm ready
to
to do adventuring and stuff.
take them all one at a time and concentrate your fire and dispatch them quicker, but I want to disrupt as many of the archers as I possibly can all at
Actions
once.
must speak louder than words.
And by disrupt, I mean have someone in front of them so that they're not firing at us. They do more damage, I think, with their missiles.
You have need of me?
Is AI on? Apparently. Not that we'd know. Oh, to the looting! Or not, apparently. Wow, that's terrible.
I am by your side.
I know the
me work.
routine.
Let us begin.
Show me a target and I'll smash it.
That took them way too long to dispatch that. Okay, quick save. I love this bar. Holy crap, I love that bar. Actually, before we... Oh, well, we're committed.
Looks like
We
I've
quick
got
saved,
something
that's all that
going on
matters.
this
Onward
time.
to glorious battle!
Actions must speak louder than words.
Blackwell caught an arrow with his face, apparently. Right, so we're going to quick save, and we're going to rest. Of course they did. Now wherever we get interrupted like that, we're still going to take them on. Just check that. Now, the reason being experience points. Okay, and I'm going to rest wherever I can over healing spells. Reason being, it's just cheaper. I'm a cheapskate. In case you hadn't noticed.
Looks like I'm gonna have to go on a killing spree.
And quick save. And chickens!
I know the routine. Show me a target and I'll smash it.
Arrows. Can we go in there? No. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Backtrack. That's what happens when we're not paying attention. Right, do we have a cleric back here? We do. Esri, bless. Hurry up, hurry up. Thank you.
Ready!
This time, actions must speak louder than words.
Okay. Now,
At your service.
where are
Here, I know
my...
what you want. You have need of me. I am by your side.
I don't want that. I want my...
Yes.
Hey, I await your
What is it
orders.
you require?
I am
Okay, so we
prepared.
can group them in
Yes.
pairs, but not in halves. That's a little annoying. Let's see. Oh,
I am
1,
by
2,
your side.
Suppose I
3,
got some time to kill?
4, 5,
Yes.
6.
I'll
Prepare
make this as
yourself.
painless
I
as
think we
possible.
chose poorly. Let's just everyone stab that one.
Man, I got places to go. Ow!
Our bless must be about to wear off. Something I don't like about the modern D&D based games is how
This time,
quickly buffs wear
actions
out.
must speak louder than words.
I absolutely loved how in Eye of the
Hello, Reddy.
Beholder
Stop
1, 2 and 3 buffs lasted a hell of a long time.
idiot.
So you could pretty much play through most of an episode with that. Did someone get a... Oh, is it because
Why
I'm...
must you act like I hope you are in you have need of
Oh, okay, it's just because I keep clicking on her. Okay.
And you have need of me?
Apparently we're still in combat.
I am by
Levels!
God's wish.
Wow, a few levels. Blackwell and Lyra. Now I have it on information that apparently we want to put points into open locks and pickpockets. Open locks I kind of get, but again there's not bless, there's knock. I honestly still feel that the stealth skills are the most important. Oh wow, there are more. Illusion. Set. Oh well, can I take points out of that? No. Not interested in that, but... Yeah, we're gonna put a level into detect illusion, I think. I didn't even know that was there. Okay, and Blackwell, you're the one I care about. Let's see. Level up. +3 lore, that's more like it. Additional hit point 6, +1 spell. Spellbook. Identificate. And sleep, and I didn't save, and I'm probably going to regret that you watched. This thing's going to insta-jib everyone, and Lyra's out of ammo. Is what I would say if she didn't have a heap more ammo.
Playing? Yes. Into the fray.
Thank you. Now, put those up there as well.
I am here.
Okay, and Mr. Blackwell, you can identify. Can he just... oh, yeah, his lore isn't anything compared to Ezra. We just gave him an identify spell, didn't we? There we are. Now we should have one. Yep. Fire Dagger +1. Combat abilities, 15% chance of dealing +1d4 fire. Daco +2. So it's not really a +1 dagger. Because if it were, then it would still have damage +1. In fact, it's got up to 4. I really like that. I think we're going to give that, let's see, +1, 1d4. The fire dagger seems more likely to hit. I assume that still lower numbers are better across the board. What was the thing about that? It was faster. Speed factor 1, speed factor 2, so it's a little slower, but we still only get the 1 attack per round. Okay, quick save. And carrying on, let's go finally loot this box over here while I have a sip of my coffee. A healing potion. And there should be here we are. Wow, there's just a couple of these guys. Holy crap, yeah, we're gonna fall back. See if we can get them to congregate on the bridge at least.
I got places to go. Monsters
Blackwell, what the fuck are you doing, you dumb shit?
Watch me wreck.
Looks like I'm gonna have to go on a killing spree.
What is it?
Fine, stab it. Now that they're fixed on you.
I don't know how much more I can
I am
last.
by your side.
May I help? It will be done.
Yeah, get to healing yourself. Get her healing him too, because he'll probably get hit and interrupted.
Yes.
I don't know how much more I can last.
And we're gonna fall back again.
Ask.
How may I best serve?
So I kicked him in.
I don't know how much more.
How are you so fucking useless? Oh my god.
Assist you in any way possible.
Drink the potion and stop failing.
What do you need now?
Got a fucking target painted on him or something. Are you oh my god. What was load? Here we go. Blackwell, not fucking. I'm gonna keep calling him Blackwell for some reason. Herbert West, fucking hell. Here we go, bless. That's protection for evil.
I am by your side.
Quick save. Take it slow. I should be luring them out one by one with my stealth character, but I'm not because we don't want to stand here for 3 hours watching me lure them out one at a time.
You must speak louder than words.
Yes, as you wish. Into the fray.
This is going a little more smoothly.
I know the routine. Show me a target and I'll smash it.
And now our buff wears off that quickly. I don't understand how buffs last in this. But they do their thing. As long as they do their thing, I can live with them running out sporadically. It's just a pain in the ass that they don't have a fixed decent duration like they do in, you know, the games of old. Right, get them all out on our terms.
I am prepared.
Another bless. Don't run away, you dumb shits.
You had needed me.
I know the routine. Show me a target and I'll smash it.
Man, are you serious? Herbert West eating it again? It's just not worth using spells on these guys. Herbert West, you die again, I'm probably going to leave you. Plenty of arrows at least. Sleeping! As I've said, if age mattered, then we probably wouldn't be sleeping like that, but age doesn't matter. This dead dog appears to have been partially eaten. That's good to know, game. That's good to know. And there's a goblin marshal that we can talk to. What am I doing here? Ah, you can speak common? Well, it looks like you're looting and pillaging this mill. I'm not pillaging the mill. Some of my men are, but what do you expect? We have no food and we don't understand why we were called here. What do you mean? It's like a gnawing in my stomach when I'm hungry. I must have eaten everything in this damn pass and it won't let me be. Why can't I make it stop? Maglu, buy it. Make it end. So, he's an unhappy chap. Apparently, he's feeling a bit hungry. We're gonna see what's in here. Whoa, Olga, who are you? I am Uligar, Chief of Bleeding Eye. Bow before me and pay tribute. Are you serious? Do not mock Chief of Bleeding Eye. You give tribute now or die. Boy, you're stupid. I'm not giving you 1 copper piece, much less my gold. You insult me. Wolves will feed on your flesh tonight. We'll see about that. Stab him. All of the stabbing for him, I guess.
What is it you require?
And we'll magic missile the things that are not him. Just to get them off our casters.
How may I best serve?
And more loot. I love being able to do that.
I am by your side.
Oh, and Herbert West got interrupted.
Onward!
And more gold.
Glorious battle!
And naturally get beaten in the face again.
Gonna have to go on a killing spree.
Right, so we've got another magic item. Where is it? Applebane, +1. Small steel dagger with a shadow top handle. Applebane was once owned by the halfling thief Pelewin Redgrass. Pelewin was a kind but morose individual who spent most of his time sitting in a large rocking chair that he took with him on adventures. Before important adventures, he would just sit in his rocking chair and eat apples with the aid of his dagger. Pelewin's blade was so rarely used for combat that his comrades start calling it Applebane. Fair enough, so it's a +1 dagger. Woot. It's cute that it's got a name and a backstory, but it's a +1 dagger. That makes it a little better than the other one. High quality dagger. So we'll just give that to him to hold. Give that to her. Aspel's dagger can go up there. We're going to hold on to that because it's a +1, which does set it slightly above the other kind of daggers, which are not +1. Is there anything to loot up here? No, but we're going to quick save and we're going to rest again, because apparently 16 hours of rest allow someone to recover from near mortal wounds. Because game logic. And time for more coffee. Nope, apparently not. God damn it. Here, let's set them on autopilot. You stabbed out while I have my drink. Well, they almost function competently on autopilot. And there's a fair bit to loot in here. And a little boy carrying under the staircase, but we'll get to him in a moment.
Onward to glorious battle!
I'm a
Let's
busy man. I got
dance.
places to go, monsters to kill.
I'll make this as painless as possible.
Right,
Very well.
that squishing noise is very satisfying. Oh, some sunstones. And some throwing axes, don't care. And finally, a scared little boy. Shh, be quiet or the goblins will hear us. What are you doing in the closet? I'm hiding from the goblins. They got my dad and my sister. I'm sorry, I know that it can't be that comforting for me to say it, but it will be okay. Let me take you to the village. I'll find help for you there. Yeah, we'll use that one. Don't worry about me, I'll go to the temple in Kuldahar now. I know the way. Now that the goblins are dead, it will be easy to get there. Bye. Farewell, and more level ups. Don't get used to it. It's not going to be that quick in the future. We have to actually level him up first. We get plus 1 level 2 spell and an extra point of lore. And she gets plus 1 level 1 spell. So she's leveling at about half the rate of everyone else, which is about what we expected. Now we're going to give her command, and it's a bit of a gamble, I know, but command puts something of a low enough level to sleep, which is kind of what I want. And then we want level 2. Well, 3 level 2 spells, very cool. So we want Cure Moderate. We want Hold Person. Now Spiritual Hammer. Plus 1 for every 6 levels, up to a maximum of plus 3 at 13th. Otherwise it's basically a normal hammer. Woot. 1d4 plus 1. What's he using at the moment? 1d6 plus 1. So, yeah, he's better with what he's got rather than Spiritual Hammer. Screw that. I miss Flame Blade. Is that still it's obviously not a spell that he can use yet. Now, Chant, I think, is the other one. Chant brings special favor. Plus 1. Multiple chants, not cumulative. I think that's the one I'm thinking of. In terms of useful buffs. We'll have to find out. But not right now apparently because I didn't rest. And of course we're still surrounded by things.
Yes?
Yes, this time, actions will speak louder than words.
Just stab it, Blackwell.
Ow! Ow!
Everyone else is doing fine.
I'll
You
make
have
this
to be
as painless
useless.
as possible.
I am here.
There we are. And we'll just loot those. And more arrows, and I just picked up a dagger.
I'm by your
Stupid
side.
me. On the ground with you. And we will just top people's ammo up. Apparently he's not using any arrows. There we go.
Yes?
And we're going to quick save and another rest. Because that's so cheap. Now, there doesn't seem to be anything else about up here. It was just more goblins to kill.
I see.
Now, I'm not sure if the game is actually being more
see.
difficult yet. Honestly, I don't know.
I see.
My memory is of just as many monsters before. And I would have assumed that monsters would be a little more powerful in terms of their hit point pools. So I don't know if we're actually seeing anything tougher yet. I don't know if I've got to quit out and start again, in which case next episode it's going to hurt. But for the moment we'll just go with it.
Let's dance.
So we're going to take care of all of these, and This should be our next challenge. An ogre. Gereg, the ogre, to be precise.
Indeed.
Me will smash your face!
Head hurt. Why you make Gereg's head hurt, skinny people? Your head? I'm not doing anything to make your head hurt. Why it hurt then? Why? Why? Oh, Gereg wants to pound head through walls, make pain go away. That's an excellent idea, Gereg. Hitting your head against a wall as hard as you can will certainly make the pain go away. Oh, what's wrong with your... We'll be sympathetic. What's wrong with your head? No, walk away from my... Sorry, walk here from my cave. Need to answer call. Now cannot in the head. It hurts. Gereg want to pound head against wall to make head okay. I don't think that's going to help you, Gereg. Maybe you're right. No know what to do. Good luck, I guess. I don't want to stab
Very
him.
well.
While it's worth experience, I think we get more experience for not stabbing him. And we got another area. Now, this area in the second game is actually more interesting than this area now. And wow, there are just a couple of you guys. Can we backtrack?
Done.
Right, so we're just going to buff.
Let me know what you want.
Let's see, we'll do that. And a chant. What did she do?
I await your orders.
Oh, she didn't fucking cast it. What did she do? Did she cast magic missile because I'm a fucking idiot?
You have need of me? I am... Yes?
Yeah.
I'm here.
I bet she cast magic missile because I'm a fucking idiot. Oh well, there we go. We're buffed.
Work. Let's dance.
Looks like I'm gonna have to... Ow!
And that was not a bad outcome anyway.
Onward to glorious battle.
Kill them. Now let's lure these guys back out. Come on, thank you. Much better fighting them like this.
May I help?
You have need of me? Bring it on.
It is a shame that we must resort
Show
to
me a target
violence.
and I'll smash it.
No small task. Attack.
How may I
No.
best serve?
You can do that
I am
again.
sorry.
Arrows. More arrows. Just a few arrows there. Right, and quick
Very
save. These guys don't seem too bothered
Yes.
by us, so we'll might as well buff here.
I suppose I got some time.
We'll range these.
Yes.
May I help?
What is it
I
you
am
require?
prepared.
At your
No need
service.
to be
Yes.
rude about
I'm
it.
ready to do
I am by
adventuring
your side.
and
That
stuff.
should be
This
everyone.
time,
Yep.
actions must speak louder than words.
Burp. Love it. Love it.
As you wish.
I'll make this as painless as possible.
Yeah.
I am here.
Right, well,
I'm here.
that was
You
different.
have me. Very well. I am by your
I
side.
suppose I got some time
And
to
we'll
kill.
just shoot
My
these
aim should be
guys.
true.
Oh, don't shoot. Apparently I forgot to turn her back
I am
to
here.
missile.
Very well.
More sensible to stick with the missile weapons up front anyway, I think. And then change them once the enemy closes in. There's no delay, there's no penalty for doing so. Now I'm pretty sure there are beetles in here. Yep. Oh boy. We'll just grab all of this.
To the pace.
And apparently they're not going to attack me? Okay, well, we'll go with that. See how long this lasts. Why are they not attacking me? It's not necessarily a complaint. Oh, critical miss. Now, I don't know if it's still the case, but I remember being taught back when I was a boy that critical misses could actually involve them hitting your own party. Like that, it's basically the D&D version of epic fail.
This time, action.
They're not attacking me.
Louder than words.
It makes no sense that they're not attacking me.
Indeed.
Oh well, we got the experience. We got the loot, more importantly. Some +1 arrows and a couple of gems. Just put these in there. Were there any other gems? No, we've got a blur scroll, which is not really interesting at all. And we need to give those to her. She should be able to identify those. Yep, +1 arrows. We'll give those to our slightly less effective than we would ever hope sniper.
Indeed.
And yes, I realise that I went with a sneak class that loses her sneak attack ability, but I'm using her to scout rather than snipe. She can still get off that early shot. It's just not going to have the critical attack bonus, and then when they close in, she's still remotely useful as a melee. But no, I do agree that I was short-sighted to take the melee bonus over the sneak attack. I'm just hopeful that we'll be able to make use of more of the awesome swords in the game, which I remember there being far more of than bows. And that looks like we've pretty much explored all of this, so it's on to Kuldahar, I believe. I don't think there's another little area. I'm pretty sure that from here it's the other side of the bridge for a friggin' start. Moron. We'll eventually get there. And for those of you who are losing their fucking minds that I'm not picking up all this loot, suffer! Let's see, Kuldahar.
Fighting their way through the goblin-infested valley of the pass, the survivors of the doomed Easthaven expedition at last came upon the small hamlet of Kuldahar. Nestled within the roots of a massive oak tree, the tiny cottages were a welcome sight for the weary travelers. As the party approached the town, a warm breeze blew over them, chasing away the chill of the frozen pass, and carrying with it the sweet scent of cooking fires.
And here we are.
No small
Nate.
task.
Oh, I knew you'd make it through, I just knew it. Well, hooray for you, now get out of my way. No, who are you and how did you know we were coming? I'm Nate. Arundel said that help was on its way. I've been out here every day looking out for you. Where's the rest of your army? Are you just the scouts or something? Sorry to disappoint you, but we're alone. Oh, I thought for sure that the 10 towns would send an army to help us. Wait till Arundel finds out it's just you. Who says that we're here to help you? Maybe we're here to murder little boys who talk too much. No, thanks for the vote of confidence. Arundel is the archdruid in charge of the town. Not really in charge of the town, but he's kind of like the town protector. But I'm not getting into a huge dialogue with the boy over who Arundel is. I don't feel like spending the rest of this episode doing it. Now that's a general store, and we're going to have a quick look in there because we can buy a container, but then we're going up here where my favourite character of the entire game is.
Very well.
Girth, so where the wind blows, travellers seek shelter, and supplies mayhap. Good day and cheer to you, ma'am, the name is Girth. I tell by the cut of your cloth and your bearing that you are a visitor fresh to Kuldahar. Is there something you wish to purchase? Perhaps. May I see what you have for sale? Now this guy will buy pretty much anything we have to sell, and he doesn't change his inventory. So if we sell him something, we can always come and buy it back later. I don't get what the point of these are. There are no bonuses for having a girdle or braces, and we can't enchant them. So I really don't get what the point. Again, a ring. There are no use for them. They're purely cosmetic. For those of you who actually enjoyed holding a ring of adornment, this game's for you. Now, we have no bard, so that's useless, but the gem bag is awesome. Now, on that note, we're going to open the gem bag that has some gems in it. I'm just going to sell all of this. 222 gold. Done. We just closed the container, didn't we? We didn't actually sell everything. That's what we do to sell them. Oh, we have to do that. Okay. So we're up to 1,000 gold pieces already. That makes me happy. Now apparently we can't sell the blur scroll, but we can in a minute with the other merchant. He won't buy Winterwolf pelts. Duly noted. And that's really all we need from him. I will just buy a couple more of those, and arrows we are not in short supply of. Just give those to her. And there, and there, and then there. Right,
Yes,
quick save.
indeed. I see.
Now can we sleep here? No, we have to find an inn and spend our gold piece. Now up here. He's completely useless in this game, but he's basically Deacon Mark 1. I give you Weenog.
Done.
Hey! Phew, no sneak up on Weenog like that. Who lives here? Surely this tower cannot belong to you. And I'm not going to do a goblin voice the whole time. That would get tedious. No, tower belongs to master. Weenog only servant. Cleans tower, makes beds, cooks tasty food for the master. Oh, how nice. A goblin housekeeper. Forgive me if I don't hand you my cloak. Now where's that master of yours? Master is in his study, through door. Go in if you wants to speak with the master. Weenog not allowed in study. Master keeps powerful magics in there. Books, papers, and wizard things that Weenog not understand. Thanks, Weenog. Farewell. In the next game, he's a mighty archmage of badass death magic and awesomeness. So it's good to see that something came of him. That's pretty much all he does, but because he's an adorable little goblin, I love him. Like I said, he's everything that made Deacon cool.
Very well.
And Auric the Grey, this is where we buy spells. Well now, what have we here? It's been a long time since I've had guests. Welcome, my name is Auric. What brings you to my humble home? I would ask you some questions about the disturbances in the past. Ah yes, the disturbances. I'm afraid I can't be of much help to you there. I rarely leave this tower for any reason, you see. My studies prevent me from taking an active interest in the affairs of the people of Kuldahar. Their problems are no concern of mine. Oh, well, I understand you're busy, but could you at least offer some assistance in the way of spells or scrolls? I'd be willing to pay, of course. I see. Well, you've come to the right place. I can certainly provide you with a number of useful spells for your spellbook. Of course, I am only willing to offer you certain spells. I fear much of the knowledge I possess is beyond your comprehension. Perhaps in the future you may be worthy of such advanced knowledge. Very well, what do you have to offer me at the moment? No, I wasn't going to get antagonistic about why he doesn't like the people of Kuldahar, because he just doesn't care, and frankly I dig that. Now, Ganazar's Scorcher is a good spell, we want that. We also want to select our mage so that we know what he can use. That's a little disorienting actually, the way the green and the yellow overlap like that. Chromatic Orb, we're going to pick that up because I fucking failed before. Expeditious Retreat, what's that? Doubles the caster's speed. Let's see, what have we got? Now we have Identify. Find Familiar. Only one party member may have a familiar. That's actually cool. We can have a familiar. We've only got the one spell. We're going to get that. And I'm suddenly wishing, for reasons that I'm sure will become apparent eventually, that Lyra had a mage aspect to her. She's part elf though, so we can't dual class her, which makes me sad. But we'll live. Scarab of Goodwill. Friends once per day, +5 charisma. So it's a scarab of uselessness. Robe of infusing. Armor class +2. Magic resist +5. 1 extra first level wizard spell, so it's pretty average. Bag of holding. Don't think I hadn't noticed that. As with other magical bags, this one appears to be a common cloth sack of about 2 feet by 4 feet in size. The bag of holding opens into a non-dimensional space, and its inside is larger than its outside. Regardless of what is put into this item, the bag always weighs a fixed amount. That is awesome, but we are considerably short of the 10,000 gold we need to buy it. Rest assured our first 10,000 gold are going to it. Now, spells. Cat's Grace, meh. Aganazar's Scorcher is worthwhile, as is Melf's Acid Arrow. Believe it or not, for a second level spell it's not useless. And that really seems to be it. So we're spending half our gold on stuff. And the familiar really is just a novelty. Let's just see. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, when the familiar dies, that's what I was checking for. When the familiar dies, you lose a point of constitution. That's pretty rough. Let's see. Lawful and neutral good, you get a dragon. Chaotic good, you get a dragon. Lawful neutral, you get a ferret. What does chaotic good do? Fairy dragon. I want the ferret. God, I want the ferret. True neutral rabbit. Chaotic neutral cat. Evil is an imp. Or a dust memphet or a quasset. Cassette. So I'm assuming that it has to be the caster. Yeah. So we can't give, for example, we can't giving that to her.
Hey, you need me?
Because she just can't use it. No. Okay, so it's got to be one of these two.
Yes!
Who's got the constitution to spare? 18, 15. So it's going to be Mr. Blackwell if anybody.
This is quite irritating.
I'm sure it is. Shut the fuck up. So we're going to quick save, and now we're going to try this again. Yay! We're going to give her that second level spell. Did we just give her the familiar spell? Oh, why did I do that? Moron. Give her that one. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to leave it open to you guys whether or not we actually summon our familiar. He is lawful evil, so it's going to be a thing. Oh, we could have had a rabbit. Oh, we could have had a rabbit. Ah, right, that's it. Loading again. Right, I'm not going to write that spell because I'm going to let you guys decide if we have the familiar. Are we serious? I failed. Right, okay, well you guys are going to decide if we have a familiar, and if so, which one we have. Until then, that's going in there. Now she can also have a scroll case. And that really should go in said case. Actually, we're going to give it to Aurelia to sell.
You have need, certainly.
There, purchase. Yeah. Sold. We're also going to sell the caravan contract because I don't think we have any use for it now. We can't sell anything else. So onwards.
Very well. No small task.
So, yes, guys, are we going to have a rabbit or not? I remember having the rabbit in Baldur's Gate 2, actually. One of the many playthroughs I didn't get beyond rescuing Imoen in. Which is pretty much, you know, the threshold for any playthrough of Baldur's Gate 2. I never really got further than that except for one where I got through to fighting Irenicus, and that was just basically, you know, blah blah blah, look at how badass I am, enter combat, time stop, rage quit, keyboard through wall, rinse and repeat. I never really got up to that again. But the rabbit was pretty spunky, as I recall. In memory of the Archdruid Tolban. Arundel's just in there. Potter, which I don't think actually does anything significant. Ernst, who are you? What do you want with me? We're not going to hurt you, we just have some questions. What is this place? This shop is my home. I used to make pottery here, but there doesn't seem to be much point anymore. I've closed the shop and packed up my things. As soon as the pass is clear, I'm heading south to Baldur's Gate. I hear it's nice there. What can you tell us of the disturbances? Not just people disappearing, monsters everywhere. Even the weather has turned against us. Nobody knows why, not even Arundel. Well, best of luck to you. Nothing to loot? Nope.
I see.
Now, Mr. Blackwell would seem to be the closest to leveling. Just testing out my theory from last episode. 3-8. Yeah, that seems to be it. It's how close they are to a level. What's in here?
By Tempus, the vision speaks true. You are the heroes from my dreams.
Right. What the hell are you talking about?
The vision is why I have come to this place. Tempus has guided me to you.
For what purpose?
This I cannot say. I know only that the storm of war darkens the skies of my homeland. My people are gathering in numbers greater than any have seen for generations.
Right.
A king, both new and old, has risen to lead the tribes against the 10 towns. Already, the first snows of winter bear the dark stains of spilt blood.
Tell me more of this king.
Wolfdane is his name. He was a great warrior from an elder tribe who was slain in battle on the eve of last season. Now his body has returned from death's halls to lead my people once more as king.
Interesting, but I don't see what any of this has to do with
You must
us.
understand. I have read the signs. Tempus will not favor either side in the coming battles. Both my people and those of the towns shall be haunted by countless deaths without honor. I have cast my spirit into the nether realm in search of a way to prevent what must not be. My vision quest led me here to find you. You are the answer I seek.
Right. So what can I do to help?
You must come to Hengoro, to the great mead hall where the tribes have gathered. You alone can forestall the war between our peoples.
Maybe some other time. I'm reasonably certain that this is the expansion quest, and we need to be, well, we don't need to be, but it's recommended that we are something in the order of level 15 before we actually attempt it. Can we get into that? No. Oh, we can. Ha, taking your shit. Screw you. There's a +1 sling. Can we pick his pocket while we're here?
Oh, easy enough.
You have returned. Again, it is as the vision foretold.
He had nothing to steal, so we're just going to load the game
Had me done.
and get the hell out of his house.
Done.
In the oh, bloody hell. Yetis, 2 of them, still chasing me. Etc. Come on. Let's just stab the Yetis.
Bring it on!
Yeah.
Yes!
May I help?
I am by your side. Yes?
Well, looks like I'm gonna have to go on a killing spree.
Now if we give her that, can we... Oh no, because she's got that.
I am here.
There we are. And You're taking a bit of a beating there, Aurelia, so we'll just heal you. And we'll heal you again, because they seem to be picking on you.
I hope.
Yes.
Into the fray! Yes, understood. Onward to glorious battle!
I think we might be better served actually by bringing her back out and swapping her back for a bow.
I am by your
Like
side.
that. Now these Yetis drop pelts. We can sell for about 10 gold a piece or something. But it's gold. I'm not going to complain.
Certainly.
Where'd my... there it is. Quick save. Now in the original game, that was actually locked with a magical lock that you couldn't pick, you couldn't knock, and you went fucking mental trying to work out what was in there. It was, again, it was like the truck from Vermilion City. No, it served no objective purpose. It was purely there as a thing. I guess when they released the game, they intended to do something with it. Maybe. I don't know. Townsperson with nothing to loot, so we're going to leave you be.
No small task.
Can we identify that magic sling? Yep, sling +1. There we are, Mr. Blackwell, because
What
I
is it
don't
you
see
require?
you not use... Oh, we'll give it to Esri. Let's just drop that other sling.
I am as you wish.
Okay, well, we're going to... I think we'll call it here, maybe? No, we'll go and find the tavern, and then we'll call it. And we'll start next episode with our meeting with Arundel. Here we are, the Root Cellar Tavern. This I don't think is actually, no.
As you wish.
That's not what we want, and then nothing.
Certainly.
So is it up here?
I will
Yeah,
assist
you guys can go up there, and whoever finds the bloody thing first, the others can regroup with you.
Suppose I got...
I am by your side. No small task.
May I help? Gladly.
There's a temple. Okay, so you guys found the blacksmith.
Yes, done. I am here.
And there's the inn. And of course everyone stops moving, because logic... I don't know. More plotting. Come on. Now,
I see.
before we actually rent a room, first thing anyone does when they walk into any tavern is they loot the place. This is no exception. We're going to take that. And you're locked. That's exactly what we're after. Iden's legacy ring. Now that legacy ring, the silver ring bears an inscription on the interior. It looks like the inscription was carved there by an expert silversmith. To the people of Kuldahar, should evening fall upon me and my life be no more, I leave the evening shade into you. Please care for her as I did. Iden, last in the line of Kavon. So basically what we can do now is we can extort really, really
You
cheap
have
place
need
to
of me.
sleep.
Very well.
Yay for
I see.
extortion. Aldwin, the original Aldwin. You looking for a room, or do you just want to let the chill in? I got no rooms for stragglers. Show some coin or I'll show you the door. I'm looking for a room. Yes, are any free? Yeah, we got a little space left, but I don't want to hear any haggling over the prices. You hear this is the only inn in town, so don't even think you'll be finding a... So don't even be thinking you'll find a better deal anywhere else. Who are you? I'm Aldwin, and maybe having your head way up there doesn't make you hear so good. Do you want a room or not? My inn's the only inn in town, so don't even be thinking you'll find a better deal. Well, my head may be up here, half-man, but my fist will be happy to swing down there and pay you a visit if need be. So this is your inn? Yeah, why? Someone in town saying anything different? Well, I found this ring upstairs. It seems to put the ownership of the Evening Shade in question. What? This ring has an inscription on the inside that looks like the real claim to this inn. Why would you be the owner when this claim says different? Oh, so now you've stooped to forcing your way into locked containers in people's houses, have you? Before you accuse me of doing anything wrong, maybe you should look to yourself. You're a paladin, right? What's a holier-than-thou soldier doing forcing locks? I didn't, we had our thief do it. Oh, so you knew it was locked upstairs? No, I didn't know it was locked upstairs. Look, I don't have to explain anything. You're right. I'll take Iden's ring to the elders of the town and let them decide how to deal with this. Perhaps they could call on Iden's Shade with the ring and speak to him about this. Justice must be served. Hold on. Look, here's what happened. First off, I never laid a hand on Iden. So he is dead. Well, yeah, but it's not my fault. I came into the inn one night after barely making my way through Kuldahar Pass. See, and there he is, lying on the floor of the inn, cold as stone. Now, I'd been through the pass before, even talked with the old fool a bit, and I knew he didn't have any family. What did he do with the body? There'd been rumours of people missing, so I buried the body outside of town, and well then I dug up some pen and ink and set up the claim. Granted, I stripped him of his belongings, and I should have thrown away that damn ring. But look, I'm not doing any harm. He didn't have any family, and this town needs an inn. So why'd you do it? You probably won't be able to sell this place. You know, the storm season closes off the caravan routes too often to turn any profit. I know, it's just that, I don't know, I'm sick of travelling and I suddenly got the urge to settle. Blame the halfling in me, I suppose. At least I didn't try to plant myself in some glorified mole burrow and smoke a stinkweed pipe until I die of boredom. Well, while it's good to know you didn't hurt Iden, you shouldn't have hid the body and falsified the claim. There were people here that probably knew him and cared for him, and they would have liked to have paid their respects. Besides, as Iden's ring states, the inn belongs to Kuldahar, not you. What you did was wrong. Or we can blackmail him, but we're going to go with that. Yeah, well, before you start getting more preachy on me, it seems that you need to stop your habit of breaking and entering. That stinks of a thief, and by my reckoning that puts us at about the same level. Fair enough. Nonetheless, I want you to speak to the town elders and let them know what you've done. If you don't, I will speak to them, and it will be worse for you in the long run. Maybe... Look, what's to keep me from getting out of town? Well, you won't get far. An avalanche has sealed off the pass, and plus there are raiders scouring the mountains. Just confess to the elders. Alright, good damn it, I'll go talk to them. Now stop bothering me. Thank you, we want a room. And someone leveled. Esri leveled. And we're going to rest in the peasant suite, and I skipped the cutscene again. There you go. It's a mouse. And the mouse squeaks. Alrighty. Oh wow, we all leveled except Herbert West. So, Aurelia, you gain an extra proficiency. We're going to give you... You've got two hands. We're going to give you sword and shield. And then we're going to start piling into these. But we definitely want the bonus to AC. Let's see, level up, you get a proficiency. You're going to get an extra two-handed sword. You get a proficiency. Everyone gets a proficiency. She can have long sword. Can she get a... I don't think she can put two in any one thing, no. And she already has two weapon. So we're going to give her a long sword, because she's already got bow. And actually no, we're going to give... Where did that point go? Oh, there we go. Ah, so we can put the other one into weapon and give her the extra point. Good to know. Well, we're going to go with longsword, then short sword, then that. And her extra points can go into that. We'll bring these up to 50. But I'm not putting anything more into pickpocket. I just don't see that as being worth any more than that. But we'll keep them at 50. And we'll accept that. And we'll level up Mr. Blackwell. He gains more level 2 spells, more hit points, and more lore. And Esri has leveled up as a mage. That makes me happy. So she gets an extra mage spell for a start. She can have an identify. And Blackwell can have Aganazar's Scorcher. Now, that spell's basically like a Gauss rifle of flame. The trouble with it though is it will hurt everything in its path, and it's there for about 5 to 10 seconds. So nothing can walk in front of the mage that casts it for that length of time, which is really bloody tedious. Now we're just going to rent a room, get those new spells, head outside, and we're going to call it.
As you wish.
So, with that, a quick save and a regular save. If I can find my menu, oh my god, there we are. And what are we up to? Up to number 3. 03. So, thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed yourselves, and I will see you all next time. Until then, cheers!